Hi everyone, this is Micah, and welcome to the first art class with Micah. Since we've been inside due to the coronavirus, my mom had the great idea of having me teach art to you guys. Now, the first art project we're going to be working on are dinosaurs, and the first dinosaur we're going to be doing is the Stegosaurus. Now, I don't know much about the Stegosaurus, but I learned some pretty interesting facts doing this, and I found out that the Stegosaurus lived over 150 million years ago, which is older than most of your grandparents. It was also the size of school buses, and it had these big sharp plates on its back that made it look even bigger. Now, to draw the Stegosaurus, I'm going to be using the Chalk Doodle It book by Jaq Jaq Bird. It comes with 8 empty pages and 4 ButterStix. And now ButterStix are great because they're dust-free, mess-free, and they're really easy to clean, which is really important because my dad is a clean freak.
Hey!
Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so before we can draw our Stegosaurus, we need to get our materials. And like I said before, I'm going to be using Jaq Jaq Bird ButterStix, and these are great because they're a mess-free chalk and are super easy to clean. Now, you can use traditional chalk as well, but the thing about traditional chalk is it gets really messy, like you can see on my hand here, and it gets really powdery and it's really hard to clean. Where Jaq Jaq Bird chalks, you can just write on here and all you need is a wet wipe to clean it off. Now, to draw on, we're going to be using Chalk Doodle It books. And the great thing about Chalk Doodle It books is that they are just like a chalkboard surface, but they're portable and really easy to use. So let's get started drawing our Stegosaurus. Okay, so the first step in drawing our Stegosaurus is we're going to be drawing the body, the head, and the tail, as you can see there. So don't worry, I'll go in 3 small steps so you can keep track. The first part we're going to do is the body, and we're going to draw this right in the middle of our book, and this is going to be an oval shape, not to be confused with the circle. This is going to be an oval shape. So we're going to draw this right in the middle of our doodle book. So it doesn't have to be perfect, and if you make a mistake, you can always use a wet wipe, but it should look something similar to this. Our next step is we're going to be drawing the head. Now the head is going to be another oval, not circle shape, and it's going to be on the left side of your book. So this is just a little bit of a smaller oval. It's not going to be as big, and it's just going to be on the left side of your book. The final step is drawing the tail. And the tail is going to be a triangle shape, and this is going to be on the right side of your book right here. Now the tail it can have curves if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be a triangle shape. You can use your imagination, but I like mine to just be a triangle shape, as you can see here. And it should look something like this. Okay, the second step of our Stegosaurus is we're going to be drawing. We're going to start on one of the hind legs, and then we're also going to be drawing the neck. So we're going to start with the neck. It's a little bit hard, but I know you can do it. So the first part is there's 2 parts to the neck. So the neck connects your body to your head, and it's going to be this portion right here. And we're going to connect the body to the head. So we're going to start with the top line right here, and it's just going to be a little bit of a U. Once connected, it should look something just like this. The next one we're going to do is going to be the bottom part of the neck, as you can see here. And this is also going to connect to the body. And this should look something similar. Oops. And again, it's okay to make mistakes. You can just always erase, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It should look something just like this. So from there, we're now going to start our first leg, and it's going to be this big leg here. So this is called a hind leg because on a dinosaur, they have 2 legs in the front and 2 legs in the back, and the back legs are called the hind legs. So to start our first hind leg, we're going to draw a U shape just in the middle of the body, just like this. How you see a U shape, we're going to draw a U right there. And this is not going to be an oval, but a U right in the middle. Next, we're going to draw our first oval, and that's going to be connected to the U. And just like the oval you drew for the head. The only difference is this oval is going this way and not this way. And then to finish off our hind leg, we're gonna draw a smaller oval just on the bottom. Just like that. Okay, so the third step, which is my favorite step, is we're gonna be drawing the rest of the legs. Now, unlike us, that we only walk on 2 legs, dinosaurs walked on all 4 of their legs. So the next leg we're gonna start with is this leg right here, this big one. Now, this leg is gonna be really easy to draw. All we're gonna do is draw another oval, just like we did, and we're gonna connect it to the U that we had. So you're gonna have 2 ovals right next to each other, just like this. From there, you're gonna draw 1 more oval connected, just like we did for the other one, and that should kind of be its foot, and it should look just like this. From there, we're gonna draw 2 ovals right up here. These are gonna be the front legs, and these are gonna be really easy. The first oval is gonna be just on the body, and then the second oval is gonna be on the neck. So you can see the first oval right here, I drew on the body, and the second one I drew just on its neck. So from there, we're gonna put its feet on for both of the front legs, just like you can see here. So the feet are just like the hind legs. They're just gonna be 2 ovals just connected, and it should look just like this. Okay, so we're almost done with their Stegosaurus, and the next part we're gonna draw are the plates of the Stegosaurus. Now this is a really unique feature to the Stegosauruses that made them different than every other dinosaurs. So to draw this to start, we're gonna be drawing just a straight line throughout the whole Stegosaurus body. So before we can get to the full-on plates, we're just gonna draw a straight line. Now we wanna put our shortest ones closest to the head, and then our tallest ones right in the middle. So as you can see here, I have a really short one right next to the head, and then a really tall one in the middle. From there, we're gonna draw our next one kind of towards the end of the tail, and you can see I have 3 plates here. I have a short one, a tall one, and then 1 more short one. And then the rest of the plates in the middle, you can just fill out yourself. You wanna go shortest to tallest, and then back to the shortest. And it should look something similar to this. From there, we're gonna draw an upside down V. Now this is really easy to draw. It's just like your typical V that looks like this, and we're just gonna draw upside down like this. Now this is really simple. You wanna connect them to the tallest part of your line, and we're just gonna draw a V straight down. And you wanna do this on every single line that you have, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, looks like a V and makes plates look a little bigger. And it's okay if you make a mistake, you can always erase. And it should look something like this. Okay, so the final step of drawing our Stegosaurus is gonna be to color. So this is really easy. So I know you have all those ovals in your Stegosaurus, and you're just gonna color right over those lines. As you can see here, there's no lines in between. There's no white lines here on any of these, and I didn't erase them. All you have to do is just color over them. And you can choose any color you want to, and I want you to be very creative. As you can see here, I just drew simple circles, and that's kind of just like as if the dinosaur had dots, but your dinosaur can have stars, it can have airplanes, it can have anything you want. Just be really creative. And all you're gonna do is just color this in. So you can just color in your legs, any color you want to. I use pink, blue, and yellow because those are my favorite colors, but you can use green, orange, any color you want to draw in your Stegosaurus. And again, your coloring doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure to color right over those white lines in your legs and the white line that surrounded the body, because you don't want to show those lines to your parents. And once you're done, you can show this to your parents and show your Stegosaurus that you drew. And again, you don't have to be perfect, just color in what you want. Okay, so once you're coloring, it should look something like this. You can see how I just colored right over those lines. And yeah, just keep coloring and color whatever colors you want. I love ButterStix because they're just really easy to color with. And the sticks last a really long time. And the other great thing about them is they're really sturdy, so you don't have to worry about them breaking. Where other chalks, if you just do it a little, they'll break really easily. And then you're down to half the chalk you had before. And then the chalk doodle book is great just because it's really easy to see your colors. You can see them really visibly and they're really easy to tell. So here's my final product. It's not great, but what I love about Jaq Jaq Bird is you can see if I go over here, it won't smear or smudge, so your creation won't be destroyed, and I got nothing on my hands when I did that. So hopefully I want to see all of your guys' Stegosauruses. So what you guys should do is ask your parents to post them, because I don't think you guys are old enough to have an Instagram, but you should tag hashtag Micah's art and then also tag at Jaq Jaq Bird. So again, I want to see your guys' Stegosaurus. So post these online and you can see it's not as good as this one, but still, this is my Stegosaurus.